everybody, Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Hey, I'm a guitar seller, right? Well, you know what? I sell mandolins too, and not just any mandolin. Check out this 1973 Harmony Mandolin. Now these are called the Batwing. They have this little special Batwing thing here for the double cutaways. They are really, really cool. I've been selling these for about 10 years now. I discovered one and I couldn't believe it when I got it, what great sound it got. And I've been selling them ever since. I probably sold at least a couple dozen of these. Now, they come with the DeArmond Pickup for an electrified model, and then they also come some without the electronics. So I'm going to, as you heard initially, we played it acoustically just to get an idea how it's going to sound hanging around the house. But here in just a little bit, we'll be able to hear how it sounds plugged in. But these are really cool. I did some research on them and come to find out that Led Zeppelin on their album where they played some mandolin played one just like this. It didn't have the pickup on it, but it was a Batwing Harmony, which is really kind of a cool pedigree for these, and just goes to show I'm not the only one who thinks they're cool. So anyway, they're great. Our tech does a fantastic job of setting these up. Sometimes the necks need a little shimming, 9 times out of 10 not. They do have a great setup on these. We put some nice light strings on them. I usually work over the frets to make sure the frets are nice and clean. They've got these great tuners on the back, and they're usually all original because people just didn't knock these things apart. This one is no exception. It's got the original pick guard, it's got the original bridge, it's got the original tuners, nut, frets, tailpiece, everything. So it's just a fantastic mandolin that they sound so good. So that's how it sounds acoustically. Let's listen to how it's going to sound when we plug it in. So here we go with this fantastic mandolin hooked up to an amplifier. Let's hear how it sounds now. Okay, so I'm not much of a mandolin player, but hopefully you heard how great this sounds. Now let's talk about what it's got on it. This is the DeArmond gold foil pickup. Now these are found on tons of Harmony guitars, everything from an arch top to the Stratatones to the Rockets. They used them on everything, and they decided to put one on this great little mandolin. And I got to tell you, I have the volume turned down or I'd blast you out. These are very, very, very strong pickups. You'll have no trouble playing over your bass player or your violin player with this mandolin. So it's got all the original pickup on it, the DeArmond gold foil pickup. It's got the original surround. It's got, as we said before, the nice pick guard that has no cracks in it whatsoever. And it has the mini pots, which accepts these little mini knobs. Now, these are the knobs we find on the Bobcats and some of those other instruments that Harmony made, and as well as the input jack. So it's just a fantastic, fantastic mandolin. They're fun to play. Jeff the Tech set it up just great. I like to call it whisper low action on these things. You will never get sore fingers playing these mandolins. They're just so much fun. And usually I have the original cases for these, and this one is no exception. These are great little cases, again, because they weren't usually taken out and gigged that much. They're all in pretty nice shape. It's a Tolex. It's got kind of the ostrich look Tolex on it. As you can see, it's in great shape. It's got the nice piping. All the stitching is still in place. It's got this beautiful burgundy plush in it that's just really, really nice. It's all here, including the accessory box lid. Those are a lot of times missing, but that's here. You've got all your clasps, your latches to hold it, your hinges on the back. It's got the original handle. Everything on this little mandolin is is original. I've been calling this a 1972. They made them in 70, 71, 72, and I think as late as 73. Some have a date stamp in them. This one does not. So I've been calling it a 72 or 73. That's just because that's probably where it is. So anyway, you get this great mandolin. It sounds fantastic acoustically. It sounds fantastic electrically. You get the original case, and everybody who I've sold one of these to love them. I have 2 of them myself that I use. I used one on my CD that I did. I have the electric one, and I also have an acoustic one that I just am not going to give up. I just love these. There's no other mandolins I've found that I like any better. So if you take my recommendation, you'll buy this because you will love it. So check it out. All our guitars, the mandolins at www.lawmanguitars.com, and most of our instruments now are shown in our reverb.com store. So go to reverb.com, go to Lawman Guitars, and you will see all these instruments, including this really cool mandolin. So thanks a lot for watching today.